Every Christmas Eve, Norad, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, tracks Santa as he travels across the world. They produce maps, animations, social posts, call centres, flight paths, and even simulated fighter jet escorts. It feels like a long-standing Christmas tradition now, but it actually began by accident in the 1950s, when a child tried to call Santa and ended up reaching a Cold War military operations line instead. In 1955, a Sears department store ran a newspaper ad in Colorado Springs inviting children to call Santa on the phone. According to the most common version of the story, the ad printed the wrong number, although some say the child simply misdialed. Either way, the call reached CONAD, the Continental Air Defense Command. The number rang through to Colonel Harry Shoup, the CONAD duty officer. He was prepared for serious military calls, but instead he heard a child asking, "Is this Santa Claus?" At first, he thought it might be a prank, but the calls kept coming. Rather than shut it down, Shoup reassured the children and instructed his staff to give simple Santa updates. Shoup then asked his public affairs officer to share with local media that CONAD was tracking Santa. That decision is what turned the incident from a one-off mistake into the beginning of a recurring holiday tradition. When Norad formally replaced CONAD in 1958 as a joint Canada-United States Defense Command, it carried the Santa tracking idea forward. Through the 60s, 70s and 80s, Norad issued annual Santa updates, and some radio and television stations reported them during Christmas Eve broadcasts. Norad presented it playfully, describing how radar, satellites and fighter jets could detect or escort Santa, and volunteers answered phone calls from children who wanted updates. In the late 90s, Norad launched a dedicated Santa tracking website. This was the moment the tradition moved from a regional curiosity to a global phenomenon. Millions of people began checking Santa's progress online, and interest grew every year. Today, the Norad Santa Tracker involves more than 1,000 volunteers, widespread media coverage, and partnerships with major technology companies. Children from over 150 countries contact the operation each Christmas Eve, and NORAD personnel still provide live Santa updates using the same real radar and satellite systems that monitor North American airspace. 70 years on from that first phone call, NORAD will be hoping for more than 15 million visitors to its website as it tracks Santa this year. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, we'd recommend watching this video next, and we'd be eternally grateful if you'd like to subscribe for more content. See you soon.